Well, when I found out that I had cancer, I said, okay, this cancer is in for the fight of its life.
Last year when I was diagnosed with cancer and they showed up at my firehouse, and I just know what it meant to me.
When I knew I had to look my daughter in the eye and tell her that her mother had cancer, that the only option was for me to show her that I could beat it.
These are the words of mothers, daughters, sisters, and aunts. These are the words of fighters and survivors. These are the words that inspire the Pink Heals Tour organization to action.
Every time that truck drives down Main Street, USA, they look at it, see all the signatures, and say, listen, the lady across the street has cancer. I need to go give her a hug. I need to acknowledge her battle against this terrorist called cancer. At the very least, these trucks provide love and support based on their presence, their image.
Pink Heals Tour is the creation of Dave Graybill, a former professional athlete and retired firefighter. In 2007, he saw a need for firefighters to have their own cause and thought, why not use one of their most recognizable icons, fire trucks?
We've created the world's largest public safety organization to serve women in their battle against all cancer. Basically, the truck represents love by putting people first before causes or large organizations.
Dave prides himself on the way he structured his organization to give to the community, not take from it.
Our organization is so much different than a lot of nonprofits throughout the country, especially large ones, is we're one of the few nonprofits that don't ask the chapters to provide any kickback to the national organization. So as a nonprofit, we provide funds, or we try to provide funds, by getting your community to adopt our program to give it to you, not us. Our organization celebrates the women in our lives by driving our pink fire trucks across country. We've taken the color pink away from a disease to be used to celebrate women healthy and those that are going through an illness. We use our pink fire trucks to give this program away for free to communities that believe in this simple mission.
Breast cancer survivor Cammie Holliday received a visit and couldn't believe how it healed her.
I walked into the parking lot and just took my breath away. The feeling of, there's this pink truck and there's this fireman, and he came up and he just gave me a hug, and I didn't know that that's what I needed, but I did.
Cammie was greeted by the Pink Heals Tour on her first day back to work after months of treatment.
I had a very rare form of breast cancer. It wasn't a lump. It was more like, my doctor described it as spaghetti fibers that were going through the breast and attacking from multiple levels, and not just a lump that was a growth.
Seeing the pink truck and what it represents meant a lot to Cammie, especially when she found a surprise from her best friend.
During the event, I had sent a message to my best friend, and I sent her a picture. I said, look what showed up at my office. I've never seen this. And her reply was, look at the front of the truck and look at the very top. And when I did, she had signed the truck for me.
Cammie is 3 years cancer-free and now volunteers with the Pink Heals Tour.
Really, when I thought about it, a lot of organizations had touched my life, but really the one that hit home was Pink Heals. And I wanted to be someone that could offer that hug to someone that was going through a difficult time.
Paula Worth also felt the love and support when the Pink Heals Tour visited her in Houston while she was undergoing treatment for a rare form of cancer.
When they came around the corner and I knew they were coming to see me, I got pretty emotional, but it was also really powerful. It's much deeper than a truck, and the first time you see it, it seems a little whimsical, but then you look closer and you see all the signatures and you realize where every survivor has signed that truck. You realize that each one of those signatures represents a person and their family and friends and their support groups and all of the experiences that they've had in their cancer journey, and that truck becomes really symbolic.
Paula is now back in Arizona, and her cancer has been in remission for 2 years. Paula and Cammie are just two women who represent the power of what Pink Heals Tour has accomplished on their cross-country tours.
I had no idea what that truck meant to a woman when she got to see it, touch it, sign it, and tell her story. That's why the trucks go. And then when you meet them and you hug them and you tell stories, there's 300,000 or 400,000 stories like that on there. Those are the people that matter.
The structure of the Pink Heals Tour organization makes it easy to start in any community.
Our charity basically creates a brand, we give it to communities, and then we ask those communities to use our brand, make merchandise, take the money from that, and give it to nonprofits where 100% of the money stays in that community.
And with a brand like Pink Heels Tour, marketing is easy.
By touring the country with our pink trucks, with the 300,000 or 400,000 people that have signed it, we provide a pretty good marketing tool to make this brand sell in your community. You take this brand, build merchandise, then all you have to do is buy into our mission statement where 100% of your fundraising dollars has to go back to your own people, starting with your women battling all cancer. We're having no problems all over the country because everybody's raising thousands of dollars to help, and it's free, and it doesn't cost your city a dime, and we provide all the marketing for it.
Dave says this marketing model is catching on. They've gone from one truck to more than 50 in 29 chapters, and he encourages everyone who's been touched by cancer to call their city officials, police, and fire departments to get this organization in their communities, and then buy merchandise to support the cause.
If we perform in these trucks to serve you and your community selflessly, buy a t-shirt. We're not blindly taking a donation from you and then you not knowing where it's going. You buy a t-shirt, you get a t-shirt, I get the $20, you know it goes into the trucks. Basically, we're using the public safety, the pink fire trucks and the pink police cars to provide love and hope in our communities, putting our women first based on selflessness and love, focusing on fundraising and giving it to the families in your communities you're supposed to serve.
And serving women is certainly a goal that Pink Heels Tour has accomplished by the lives they've touched and the countless women they've inspired.